Welcome back to another video in Module 5, and this is the last video in this series about Infinity Traffic Boost, about posting ads. And we've set up the pages, we've set up your banners, we've set up your text ads. You should have already done your downline builder, and in this ad, we're going to take a look at the mailer. And before I show you exactly how to set it all up, on the tab on the left hand side where it says mailer, if you click on that, I really recommend that you click on how it works and the FAQ, because it explains a lot about how this is different. Now, in the first video of this series about the advertising, I showed you how to set up a page so that if you remember, I gave it 5,000 credits and it would allow people who are surfing to see the post. This is very different in the fact that it actually sends out a mailer to the members directly. So it's very different altogether. And in my opinion, the mailer is way more powerful than people who are just surfing. So take the time to read this because it's really important and it explains a lot that you're going to ask questions about. So I'll come back to this bit in a minute. Remind me to come back. But there are two levels in the mailer. One is a paid membership and one is a free membership. You can earn commission as a free member and you can earn commission as a paid member. However, as a free member, you're commissioned about 1/3 the rate of the paid members. So it's a lot lower. And as a paid member, you can send out more frequently, and you can also send out messages to other paid members. Now, one of the benefits of sending messages to paid members is that they're prepared to take out their wallets. As a free member, you're only allowed to send messages out to free members. And I'm not saying there's anything bad about free membership. There's absolutely not. It's an awesome place to begin. But just know that paid members are more valuable to you because they have taken their wallets out and actually spent money and are willing to do so. And the person who's prepared to pay $1 to somebody they don't know very well is also prepared to pay $100 or $1,000 to somebody they don't know very well. The mindset difference is very small, but the first time you buy something from someone, it's a fairly big shift in mindset and trust. But once you've got something from someone, it's pretty easy. Now, there's different types of membership, as I said. Even on the paid membership, there's a lifetime membership, which I have. It was about $237. And it allows me, well, first of all, I never have to pay again. And I will get 80% commission for anyone who joins underneath me without ever having to pay again. And I can email up to 3,000 members, both paid and free, every 3 days for life. So that's worth quite a lot. And then there's an extended annual membership and there's an extended monthly membership. And each one, the price is a little bit lower and the amount of people you can send to is lower as well. If being a free member is the right thing to do for you for now, you can stay a free member until you can afford to upgrade. I actually became a paid lifetime member the day they launched it. I was one of the very first people to get in on it. So you must, as a paid member, you must view at least one email every 15 days. And as a free member, you must view one email every 5 days to stay qualified. And if you're not qualified, if you forget to do it every 15 days or every 5 days and you're not qualified, you won't get the 80% commissions. So what I do is when I come into ITB virtually every single day, 7 days a week, birthdays, Christmas, New Year's, whatever, I don't care. And I watch at least 10 adverts on the surfing pages. And I watch one advert every single day in the mailer, just so I never forget. Okay, so read through all of this. And then there's one thing you must do that's very important before we go to the next section, is to come up to the little box on the right-hand side and click on Edit Site Settings. And you must enable a little box that says you will receive messages from other members. So it's just in here. Okay, so opt in to member emails. You must enable that in order for you to get the commissions and receive the other member mailings. Now, please don't groan and go, oh, I don't want to watch other member mailings. It's a total of 11 mailings a day, 10 for the surfing, 1 for the mailer, and it literally takes about 5 minutes, but it could be worth thousands of dollars to do it. So the whole idea of this website is that people advertise to other members who promise to see their mailings, and it's an advertising platform to all of the 37,000 members, some of who will buy from you. So it's very important you do that. Okay, once you've done that, come back to the mailer on the left-hand side, click the FAQ if you haven't read it, and if you decide you want to buy an upgrade and either get the lifetime, I think there's, at the time of recording, I think there are still a few lifetime memberships available, or you can get the extended annual or the extended monthly, whichever one works for you. If you don't have the money right now, you can stay a free member, but it's really good if you can upgrade. And then you've got the mailer itself here, and it will send out a random amount of mails to up to 3,000 members. And I would really suggest that you write the mail that's going to go out before you come here. And then there's a list of things you can and cannot do. So again, no misleading subjects. You're not allowed to say things like notification of payment received, or important message regarding your Infinity Traffic Boost account, or you have a new sign up, or anything like that. Congratulations. Nothing like that, because it's misleading and it would be considered spam. No illegal chain letters, offensive language, or anything like that. No racial, sexual, adult only, immoral content is permitted anyway whatsoever. And if you're not sure if you should show the ad or not, the rule number 1 that I learned when I was very young was, if grandma can't read it, then you probably shouldn't be sending it out. And if you can't send it to Frank here, then you definitely shouldn't be sending it out. And then you have the different things you can use here, like first name, last name. It's always good if you can put the first name in. And all these different things, you can put anchor text in, and images, and all sorts of things you can put in just down here. And I suggest that you take a look at that, around that, and understand it, because it can be a little bit confusing at first. And then the average mailing process time is currently less than 5 minutes. Now you can choose to send it from Infinity Traffic Boost itself or your email address. And this is my email address for the mailer and for all my mailers. And it's an email address that I don't have for any personal email whatsoever. It's all the stuff that comes from the mailers that goes there. And then you can see I can choose how many people I want to send this out. So I'm going to send out 3,000 emails. It's going to go to 448 upgraded mailers and at least 3,219 members that aren't upgraded, so the free members. And then you put in your subject here and your text message here. Now, one thing I really recommend you do, listen up, this is big, because otherwise you might send out a mailer and it doesn't go out correctly, especially if you've got links in. Open this box up to the full width of the page before you send any mailings, and make sure that any links you've got fit within that page. Because what I've experienced a couple of times is that if I have a link that wraps around, it becomes a broken link and it doesn't work correctly. I recommend that you save the template and that you track the links, and Infinity Traffic Boost will actually show you later on how many people came to your links, how many people clicked through, etc., etc. And then before you send it, preview the email to make sure it's worthy and that you can see your website. And then once everything is verified, you can send the email. Once you send it, you cannot stop it. It will go out, whether there's an incorrect link or whatever. It takes about 4 or 5 minutes, but it will go out. So I'm going to go and get a message that I've written earlier, and I'll be back in just a moment. So here you are. I've written my ad. It's called, the subject is called Traffic Explosion. Get thousands and thousands of free ad credits. And I'm going to put another thousands of free ad credits. And the same here. The sounds get. So, and this is the body, the text message that's actually going to go out. So Traffic Explosion, get thousands and thousands and thousands of free ad credits. Are you sick of clicking for links? And then I do this little window thing. If you said yes, then, and you'll find this code like this up here. Okay, so it explains how to do it. You put your domain first, and then within the anchor brackets, you put the text that you want people to click. So just going back, here is the URL. Do you remember we made this in LeadsLeap? And if you can't remember what this is, go back to the second video of module 5 and you'll see all about it. So that's the link for ITB. But within ITB, we're using 4 or 5 different types of adverts. So then I put the qualifier. So there's ITB mailer. Then the anchor text. Anchor, find out more details, click here. Then download 100% for free, a step-by-step guide that will show you how to get thousands and thousands and thousands of free ad credits. And also get a number of unannounced bonuses. So I'm going to give away about 5 or 6 or maybe more email books all about Bitcoin and collecting and accumulating more Bitcoin. Get it now and save yourself hundreds of hours work clicking. Don't click. And then again, the website, and then the identifier, and then the anchor text which says when you can get free credits here. And let me just get rid of that because that was a mistake. Okay. When you can get free credits here. Okay, and then I always leave a little bit of space between the last bit of text and the bottom of the advert, and then come down here. I save templates, so if I want to use it again, I don't have to rewrite it. And then I'm going to track the links here as well, and then we're going to preview the email. So the email will pop up and you'll see what it looks like, and there you go. That's the subject. Here's the ad, and you want to test the link. Okay, so find out more details, click here. It will open up in another window. And oh, it can have me worried there. It opens up in another window and it will test to see if that URL is working correctly. And if you see the website, then it's good. If you don't see the website, then it's not. So that's cool. I can close that window. However, there are 2 links in the ad. So let's just go and click on the second one. Well, I'm having trouble with my website today. There it is. Don't click when you can get free credits here. So click on that as well. Just test it. It's going to run the test quickly. It'll take about 5-10 seconds. And then it should show all is good. There we go. It's good. And next, what happens? Close that window. So we previewed the email. We're making sure everything's working. And now, drum roll please, you're going to send your very first mailer. So out it's going to go to about 3,000 members. That's about 10% of the membership. It says success. The email has been scheduled to be sent to 3,000 members. I will receive an email notification once it's all been sent. It takes about 5 minutes. And you can see down here is the ad waiting in the queue. Okay, so now we have set up all the different advertising strategies within ITB. And what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go back to LeadsLeap and just show you what's been going on while we've been doing all of that. So if we refresh the page, and some of these clicks admittedly will be us. We've had a total of 18 clicks, 17 unique, 12 real. So some of those have been us testing, and I probably won't do much testing again. But here's the interesting part. If you come to this little tab here, which shows the detailed stats, and then let it open up, you'll see not only the days that it's going out, but how long people viewed it for. And look down here. You remember we had the page, the mailer that we've just sent out. Wow, 8 people have seen it already. 4 real. Wow. Yeah, that's right. Because we had a look at 4 ads. So yeah, that's right. I tested 4 ads. And then this is the banner 125. I've still got to do the 468 banner in here as well. So not only can you see within ITB that it's coming from ITB, you can also see which ad is going to bring you in the most people. But this is also very cool down here. Look at the countries that I've got already. And this is only, what, I don't know, 45 minutes old max, all of these ads. So 7 from the Philippines. That's probably mostly me because I've been testing. But I've got 6 from Canada, 6 checks from Canada, 2 from Nigeria, 1 from Mexico, 1 from India, 1 from Malaysia. Hey, I'm international. That's pretty cool. And as this starts to grow and we get a lot more information and data back, you know, it might be that I want to do a campaign in Canada, or it might be in Nigeria. We'll see how these figures go. Okay, so this is why I like to use LeadsLeap. It gives you all this information as a free member. So if you're not using LeadsLeap, I don't know why you're not using LeadsLeap. Also, if you have your website, make sure you got Google Analytics connected to your site, because that was also another window of tracking. And that will tell you way more information than LeadsLeap will ever tell you. But it is awesome. Google Analytics is awesome. It's a little bit tricky to set up. It takes a little while, but there's loads of videos to help you do it. But I absolutely recommend that you use the 2. So LeadsLeap 1 and Google Analytics 2. And we'll talk about tracking a little bit more in depth as well. Okay, so that's it. I wish you massive success with Infinity Traffic Boost. It's been one of my favorite traffic exchanges and mailers for the last 6 years. I have had loads and loads of sign-ups with Infinity Traffic Boost, mainly from the page and mainly from the mailer. And that's where most of your results will come from. You saw in the banner, I had a little bit of results, but it's never been that great for me. You may have a totally different experience. You may be able to do banners and links and everything much better than I can, and make it look better. Okay, so in the next video, we're going to actually start posting ads in LeadsLeap and tracking in LeadsLeap as well. So I will see you there.